This is going to blow your mind. Imagine a Facebook feed filled with historical figures. What would we see? What kind of posts would fill our screens? Cleopatra's selfies from ancient Egypt? Perhaps with a caption about her latest pyramid project? Shakespeare promoting his newest play? Maybe even live tweeting his creative process? Einstein dropping knowledge bombs about physics? Imagine his theories going viral. We live in a world dominated by social media. It's an integral part of our daily lives. Billions of people connect every day, sharing moments and memories. We share our lives, thoughts, and experiences instantly, bridging distances like never before. Now imagine if we could travel back in time. What if we could hand a smartphone to a historical figure? Imagine giving a smartphone to a historical figure. How would they react? What would they post? Would they be as addicted as we are? It's a fun thought experiment. It sparks curiosity and imagination. It makes us think about the vast differences in communication, then and now, from scrolls to screens. It also makes us think about how these figures would navigate our modern world. Would they adapt quickly or struggle? This essay is a journey through time, a playful exploration of history and technology, a journey through the digital age, where past meets present. We'll explore how historical figures might have used social media. What platforms would they prefer? Get ready for some surprising, funny, and thought-provoking insights. Buckle up, time travelers. This is going to be an exciting ride. We're about to dive into the past and see it through the lens of the future and the future of history. Let's begin this fascinating journey. Communication. It's fundamental to human experience, a cornerstone of our existence. But it hasn't always been easy. In fact, it was often a monumental task. Imagine sending a message across continents centuries ago. The journey was long and perilous. It could take months, even years, to reach its destination. Letters, messengers on horseback. These were the lifelines of communication. These were the tools of the past, painstakingly crafted and cherished. Now fast forward to the 21st century. The landscape of communication has transformed dramatically. We send messages around the world in seconds, with just a few taps on a screen. The internet connects us instantly, bridging gaps that once seemed insurmountable. Social media platforms amplify our voices, giving everyone a stage. A single post can reach millions, creating ripples across the globe. This rapid evolution of communication is mind-boggling, a testament to human ingenuity. It makes us think about historical figures, those who shaped our past. How would they have reacted to our always-on world? The constant connectivity. How would they have used these powerful tools? Would they have harnessed them for greatness? Would they have embraced the instant connectivity, the endless possibilities, or would they have been overwhelmed by the noise, the constant barrage of information? It's fascinating to consider the challenges they would face, the learning curves they would encounter. Imagine explaining hashtags to Shakespeare, the bewilderment and curiosity, or teaching Einstein how to use emojis, the blend of genius and simplicity. The clash of past and present would be epic, a true meeting of minds across time, but it would also be incredibly enlightening, offering new perspectives and insights. Let's start with the bard himself, William Shakespeare, master of words, creator of timeless plays. His influence on literature and language is undeniable, and his works have transcended centuries. How would he navigate the world of social media? Imagine the bard in the digital age, where every word can reach millions instantly. Shakespeare would have been a natural. His knack for engaging audiences would translate perfectly to the online world. His Twitter handle? @thebard, naturally. A fitting moniker for the master of the quill. His tweets would be full of witty observations. Puns galore. Imagine the retweets and likes his clever wordplay would garner. He'd even throw shade at rival playwrights. A modern-day feud with Christopher Marlowe, perhaps? His follower count? Millions, easy. Imagine his Instagram, a blend of historical charm and modern flair. Behind-the-scenes shots from the Globe Theatre, exclusive content that fans would eagerly await, selfies with Queen Elizabeth I, filter included, of course. A royal endorsement like no other. His captions, quotes from his plays naturally, timeless wisdom in every post. But Shakespeare's true power would lie in his storytelling. His ability to craft narratives would shine on any platform. His long-form Facebook posts would captivate audiences, detailed, immersive, and full of emotion. He'd weave tales of love, loss, and intrigue, stories that resonate with the human experience. He'd even host live Q&As about his writing process. Fans would flock to hear his insights and advice. Shakespeare on social media, it wouldn't just be entertaining, it would be educational. A masterclass in language and storytelling. He could introduce a new generation to the power of language, inspiring young minds to appreciate the beauty of words. Next up, Cleopatra, the last active ruler of ancient Egypt, known for her intelligence, political savvy, and of course her beauty. Cleopatra would have ruled Instagram, her feed, a carefully curated mix of regal portraits and glimpses into her lavish lifestyle. Think stunning selfies with pyramids in the background, photos of exotic animals, and of course pictures of her latest architectural projects. Her captions would be written in hieroglyphics and translated into modern languages. She'd use hashtags like #QueenLife, #Ancient Egypt, and #PowerMoves. But Cleopatra wouldn't just be about appearances. She'd use her platform to advocate for education, women's rights, and cultural preservation. She'd even host live streams of her speeches, captivating audiences with her charisma and intelligence. Cleopatra on Instagram wouldn't just be glamorous, it would be a masterclass in personal branding and political power. Einstein, relatively social. Now let's move on to Albert Einstein, the genius who revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Einstein on social media? It's intriguing to imagine. His platform of choice? Probably Twitter. His tweets would be a mix of mind-bending physics concepts, his famous quotes, and witty observations about life, the universe, and everything. He'd engage in debates with other scientists, answer questions from curious minds, and even use his platform to advocate for peace and international cooperation. Imagine a tweet like this. Just had a thought experiment about time travel. Turns out it's all relative. #mindblown, #physics is fun. Einstein's social media presence would be a gift to humanity. He could make complex scientific ideas accessible to everyone and inspire a new generation to embrace curiosity and critical thinking. Plato and Aristotle, the original debate thread. Let's step back into ancient Greece. Imagine Plato and Aristotle, two of the most influential philosophers in history, on social media. Their platform of choice? Definitely Twitter. They'd engage in epic debate threads about philosophy, politics, ethics, and the nature of reality. Their followers would eagerly await each new volley in this battle of ideas. Imagine a tweet from Plato. The ideal society is one ruled by philosopher kings. Just saying #republic. Aristotle's response would be swift. Hold on there, Plato. I believe in finding balance through observation and reason. #ethics, #golden mean. Their debates would spark countless discussions. They'd encourage critical thinking and challenge people's perspectives. It would be a masterclass in philosophy, accessible to everyone with a smartphone. Joan of Arc, warrior queen, social media icon. Joan of Arc, the French heroine and military leader, would be a fascinating presence on social media. She'd likely use Instagram to share photos of her military campaigns. You'd see images of her in full armor, leading her troops into battle. She'd use her platform to rally support for her cause, inspiring others with her courage and determination. Her captions would be full of faith, patriotism, and calls to action. She'd use hashtags like #warriorqueen, #forFrance, and #faithabove Joan of Arc on social media would be a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, one person's voice can make a difference. Gandhi peace through a hashtag. Mahatma Gandhi, the leader of India's independence movement and a champion of non-violent resistance, would be a powerful voice on social media. He'd use his platform to spread his message of peace, love, and non-violence. He'd engage with world leaders and everyday people, urging them to choose dialogue over conflict. Imagine a tweet from Gandhi, "An eye for an eye will only leave the world blind. Let us choose love and forgiveness instead. #nonviolence, #peace. Gandhi's social media presence would be a beacon of hope in a world often filled with division and strife. He'd remind us that even small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, creating a more peaceful and just world. The Lincoln-Douglas debates, remixed and remastered. The Lincoln-Douglas debates, a series of 7 debates between Abraham Lincoln and Stephen Douglas, were pivotal moments in American history. Imagine those debates in the age of social media. They would be live-streamed on every platform, with millions tuning in to watch these two political giants clash over the issue of slavery. Hashtags like #Lincoln-Douglas debates, #slavery, and #election 1860 would trend worldwide. The debates would spark countless online discussions and inspire a new generation to engage in political discourse. History retweeted. We've journeyed through time exploring how historical figures might have used social media. It's been a thought-provoking and often humorous ride, but this exercise goes beyond mere entertainment. It makes us think critically about history. It challenges us to see these figures not as distant icons but as complex individuals with their own hopes, dreams, and flaws. Social media, with all its flaws, has the power to humanize history. It can make the past feel more immediate, more relevant to our lives today. It can spark curiosity, encourage empathy, and inspire us to learn more about those who came before us. Who would you follow? As we conclude our journey, I leave you with this question. Which historical figure would you most like to see on social media? Would it be Marie Curie sharing her groundbreaking scientific discoveries? Or Leonardo da Vinci live streaming his artistic process? The possibilities are endless, so let your imagination run wild, explore the past, engage with history, and who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to create your own historical social media masterpiece. Thank you for watching Tech and Trek. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.